What's up, y'all? YellaChelly back with another one. And we just gonna do some pull-ups and some burpees. So we're gonna knock it out that way. Pull-ups and burpees. We'll get these over with, man. It's hot as fuck out here, man. So let's go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's round one. It's been a day. Feels good right now though. It's still hot as fuck. Let me move this down a little bit. Monica Sharp, what up? Appreciate you coming through. Burpees and pull-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a light day. I'm not doing nothing crazy. We're just gonna stick to these burpees and these pull-ups. Some good 100-degree weather reps. Keep the blood flowing. You know, something light. All right, here we go, round 3. Something light, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy today. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something's like, Sizzy, what up? Burpees and pulls, burpees and pulls. We on round 4. 40 pull-ups, 40 burpees so far, or 40 coming up. It's Friday. A lot of y'all got paid, and a lot of y'all also gonna go broke today because of the choices. Shout out to everybody that's in here. I know y'all having a good Friday. Let's go round 4. Round 4. It's light work today, light work. Let's knock these out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Let's go. Hey, Miss Helen, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Miss Helen. I'm more handsome, Helen. Where'd that come from? What, you want, a cookie or something? I don't hit my stomach before a burpee. I don't hit it at all. Miss Helen said they got paid, put something to the side for a rainy day or saving. All pay yourself first. First billing. Yes, that's right, Miss Helen, that's game. Pay yourself first. Stop chasing tail. Chasing ass. They going to the La Cantina tonight. They gonna get them some drinks. They're gonna go to the club after that. They're gonna buy some bottles. They're gonna buy them a section. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get turned down. And then they're gonna do the same thing tomorrow. They're gonna wake up late. They're gonna wake up throwing up and shit. And then come Monday, they back at it again. Broke though. They come back on Monday broke as fuck. And then they repeat the cycle. It's crazy. What's up, me by the sea? Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Dan, what's up, Dan? Ain't seen you in a while. Good seeing you in here, man. You were right about that stock, dude. Gotta hand it to you. Well, $5 area. Hell yeah. Wait, what stock was we talking about? I forgot. Yeah, I've been like, man, the market been so good lately, man. I've been in it every day. I'm a day trader, so I trade every day. I've been on NQ trading futures this whole week, man. I've been dogging it out. That, Nvidia, uh, who else did I pull money from? Nvidia, NQ mainly this week. NQ and Nvidia. I think I forgot who else I got. Let me get this round 5 in. I don't know who's going to be the victims next week, but they better be ready for me. I'm about to pull some money out the market for sure. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Round 5, y'all. It's a light day today, nothing crazy, y'all. Oh, yep. Hell yeah. It will come back though, not worry. Yeah, it'll come back. It has to. It's a part of the market. It's what it does, man. Ups and downs, ebbs and flows. You know, just how life goes. It's just a matter of like being able to see the patterns. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always a pattern. There's always an opportunity somewhere in the market that you can capitalize off of if you're paying real close attention. Like literally every day, you can see something every day. You know, like I could probably go to a stock I never traded before coming Monday, and if I look on every time chart and see what I'm used to seeing, certain patterns and stuff, and I execute it, I could capitalize off of it. You know, $100 a day, $200 a day, any more than that. You know, that's like groundwork. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people could really pull a lot of money out the market if they put in the work. You know, and study these companies. You know what I'm saying? Ken said Nvidia is the future. Yeah, yeah. You know, they #1 with the chips right now. You know, they got a lot of competition, but you know, they buying people out right now. So, you know, it's a powerhouse. You know, everything is stemmed from NVIDIA as well. That's why I like their movement. I understand NVIDIA's movement. I've been trading NVIDIA every day for the past probably like 2 years now. So I understand it. I know how it moves. You know what I'm saying? I know who the owner is. I read the whitelist. I studied it. And then when you go to you know, these other companies, it don't even matter what company it is. You put the work in, you gonna understand how to, you know, pull some money out of it. That's the only reason why we do it, to pull some money out. The video already right there. I had a 13K day trade last May. Good money, Dan. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, I ain't had 13. I think the last big trade I had was around 10K, and that was Nvidia. And that was in May as well, I think. Everything else has been like a couple thousand a week, something like that. What's going on, Carbonated? Let's go. Appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate you coming through, Dan. Dan said it's gone now. Hey, re-up, man. Do what you did. Do exactly what you did to get that 13K. You know, it's that money's still there. You know what I'm saying? But like next time, take a percentage out. You know, fuck that percentage off, and then put the rest of it. Either you re-leverage, or you could put it in another portfolio and stack the other portfolio. However you want to do it. You already know the game. I already know you do. You know, cause I know I did that too, man. Made 10K, blew that shit in a week. All right, here we go, round 6. But what I do now, if I make another 10K, which I will before the end of the year, I'm gonna make a couple of those, more than that. So what I do is I usually, if it's over 10K, I always go buy some land. I go buy some land, some good property somewhere, and I just sit on it. I let the money sit on the land, so I ain't really fucking it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Carbonated, what's up, man? I see you got that new juicer. It's time to level up, man. Shout out to Carbonated. Appreciate you coming through, man. It's always good seeing, a lot of positive people in here, getting after it. What's up, Godzilla? Nope, not at all, Dan. Not at all. You know what? How I started YouTube? So I was already training every day, and uh, I was in the gym, at the security job I have overnight on the weekends, right? I'll be there in the gym, and I usually be the only one in there. But there was this guy that came a few days in a row. He was like, man, it's inspiring seeing your type of routine, your type of workouts. Like, it's crazy how you be in the gym, but you barely touch any weights, but you still come out sweating. Like, like real intense routines and stuff like that. It's really inspiring, man. One thing you should do is he's like, you should record yourself in, 'cause just like you inspire me, you can inspire somebody else to get up and move the body, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, that's a good idea. I thought about it, tried it. My first video was, I think my first video was me, I think I was on my lunch break, and I did like 255 pump or 100. No, I don't know how many I did. I think I did like 155 pumps on my lunch break outside right next to my car. And I just kept doing it from there on. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? To inspire, you know what I'm saying? If people resonate, then they resonate. If they don't, you know what I'm saying? We can move along. Move along. But, if YouTube wants to pay me, good. You know what I'm saying? But if not, that's okay. I own Google too. So shit. They could pay me like this, it don't matter. Or they could pay me, because I own a share. a few shares of them. I think I own like of Google. I think I own like I think I got like 15 shares so far. I haven't bought into Google in a while though. I think I own like 15 shares, around 14. But yeah, nah, Dan, I know what you're talking about though, cause there's a lot of people on here, man, that they kind of like wolf in sheep clothing. I know, I see it. I don't say nothing. I don't need to say nothing. But nah, we on a different trajectory, cause it ain't about the money. The money gonna come regardless. It don't matter what I'm doing. Money's energy at the end of the day. That's all it is. It ain't no physical paper. The whole monetary system nowadays is changing anyway. Like, niggas is lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Let's get 10. It's not about the money. It can't be. If I want to elevate in life, things can't be about money. Money is a very minute way to look at things and look at life. Well, it's much, much more than that. If you're on the right frequency, money is a byproduct. It's always gonna be there. It's an infinite amount of money. I don't know why people think there's a shortage of anything. There's not a shortage of anything in this world at all. If you put your mind to it, you know what I'm saying, it's yours. You put the work in, it's yours. You know what I'm saying? It don't even gotta be hard work. But it could be work that's joyful, that you enjoy, things that you love to do. And people will compensate you for it. Somebody, a business will, something will. You don't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Life is easy. It's supposed to be easy. It ain't supposed to be hard. We gotta stop, we gotta stop focusing on that narrative that they putting out that, you gotta do this, that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break this bone, you gotta break this leg and all this. No, it ain't how it's supposed to be. Life is easy. Life is easy, and we gotta be grateful every day that we wake up, that these eyes are we able to see whatever we, decide to see. You know what I'm saying? Just put your mind where you want it to be and and let it be, so shall it be. You know? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like this other dude was hit me up one time, was like you live in an apartment, you know what I'm saying, and you talk about, money and stuff like that. I don't talk about money actually, like at all, like unless we coming up with a conversation like we did today. But yeah, I'm about money, yeah, because it's something that we use, it's a tool that we utilize while we here to just survive this fucking system we in. You know what I'm saying? But the real funds, the real frequency, the real money, I guess if you want to call it, is me. It's me. It ain't nothing else. It ain't nobody else. It never was. It never will be. It never can be anything else or anybody else. It's me. I'm the real source of energy. So when I'm generating and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do here, everything else that's here in this reality gonna come and it's gonna come to me. Especially if I put my mind to it. Boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. You know, you look badass. I wish some looking like you. Appreciate that, Fatih. Appreciate that. Salute to you, man. Hey, don't wish no more. Just get up and work on yourself, man. Stop wishing. Get up and do what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. Don't nobody else know but you, man. What's up, Jerron? Appreciate you coming through, Jerron. Shout out to Jerron, y'all. Godzilla, looking great, bro. Keep doing, man. All your dreams come true. May God also bless you. And appreciate that, Kevin. More prosperity and abundance to you as well. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, Miss Helen. It's a light day. I'm not doing nothing crazy at all. You're smart and don't talk about it. I just do better if I keep. Yeah, same, Dan. If I talk about it too much, it's a wrap, man. I gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Get your 10K, throw it in an asset, man. And throw it in an asset and turn your face. Turn your head and just walk that way. That's what you should do. Well, that's what I do. I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do with their money. But if you make another 10K in the market, put it in an asset somewhere. Put at least 50%. Or if you like me, I'll do way more than that. Sometimes I'll just do 100%, put it right into the asset. Like 13K, I'll look for a land that, I could do it. If it's like a good, nice little 5 acre, lot or something like that, or like a corner lot or anything like that. I don't like buying properties, things that have houses and stuff on it already. I don't like dealing with stuff like that. I just buy the vacant land, and if I see something and it ain't no restrictions or anything like that. No, government laws, no HOAs, POAs, none of that stuff. Then I'm in there. I'll buy it, throw it in the trust, and let it sit. I'm not gonna do nothing with it. I'm gonna just let it sit. I'm gonna park my money in the land. That's energy, y'all. Energy. Put the energy back where it's supposed to go. Amir, what's up? Amir Han, Dania, what's going on, y'all? Appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate that, Jerron. Cult leader. Nah, ain't no cult leader, bro. Ain't no cult leader. Hell nah. Nah, but at the end of the day, Jerron, ain't nothing wrong with a cult. But people don't know what a cult is. That's the thing. I don't call myself a leader or anything like that, but I am a leader, if that makes sense. But I'm a leader of self. Like, I'll tell people before going after anything outwardly, to go within first so that you can lead your own and lay your own bricks out. I say it every live, like, go within and find yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go within and find yourself. All that other shit is for the birds, man. We ain't out here to be like following somebody else's path and just be focused on them. You know what I'm saying? No, we gotta build ourselves. We gotta create ourselves. We gotta create our world. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, Dan. Appreciate that, November. We all healthy. Let's claim it. No maintenance. No maintenance. I don't got time for it. That's too much. That's too much money in the first half. I don't want to do that. It's too much going in the first half. Forget all that. And people that how you know I ain't got a house, by the way. I do got a house. I don't know why he was hitting me up talking to me like that. I do have a house. It's being rented out right now. It's a family house, and we're gonna keep it in the family forever. We're not ever dishing it away. It's an asset, but right now our asset is generating income that we can utilize to help buy more assets, if that makes sense. We're doing our best to put it where it needs to be without all the crazy stuff. Now I ain't gonna lie, we still be buying shit that we don't need sometimes. But we come back to ground zero, and we refocus. We put it where it needs to be. Ain't nothing wrong with enjoying your what you work for. You're supposed to. We're supposed to enjoy life. We're supposed to have fun. You get you a good stack of money, go have fun with it, but be responsible with the rest of it. At least put some of it somewhere, to where you could, utilize it in the future. Like, I got 2 boys. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure that they always got a place to stay, when I'm not here no more. You know, my wife, when they have kids and stuff like that, we always gonna have somewhere. Ain't nobody gonna say shit about what we got going on our properties. Nothing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put it somewhere. For example, like your accounts probably should be looking something like this. Savings account, like your regular checking savings account, probably like a good 4,000. Checking account, 800. High yield account, 20,000. Investment account portfolio, 100 to 200,000. Trading portfolio, anything above 25,000. You got a dividend account. Dividend account should always be somewhere around like 50,000, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I drive like Dan. I drive a bunch of multi-millionaires around all day long. They be giving me game. A lot of them, a lot of them, they not happy, and that's how you know money is not it. It's not it. It's not gonna be the answer to your problems at all. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them, they're not in the latest gear. They're not in their Ferraris. They have some. They're not in they G wagons. They in their Ford. They in their Ford Taurus, or they're in their Toyota, motherfucking Forerunner, driving around all day. You know what I'm saying? Come home, they got a whole soccer field in their backyard. You know, they playing basketball. They got a regular Target shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Some regular jeans that they probably got at the Family Dollar up the street. That's what wealth, real wealth looks like. You know, if you could scale it down to something what it really looks like versus what the media is presenting to you on what it looks like and how to, like what's that song that dumbass song? What's that shit called? Spin that shit. Dumbest shit ever. Dumb. It's a whole narrative that they putting out in front of y'all so that y'all can go ahead and continue to loop in life instead of, going after the things that you want to go after, you need to go after. They want you to just start spending shit on stuff. Like, for what? These things ain't going with you when you leave here. Like, enjoy life, yeah, but there's a lot more precious things going on around us that we should be paying our minds to, putting our mind on. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Hagen. Sports, what you talking about, man? I told my grandson to buy stock in Walmart since he works for them. Hell yeah. I told agree with you. Even my daughter's grands and great grands will have a place to go. Absolutely. And another thing, Walmart pays dividends. I own Walmart too. I own Walmart. They pay dividends. So even if he works there, you know what I'm saying, he getting paid from the dividend payments, which I would recommend that he turns on the drip, which means that if he buys the Walmart stock, just make sure that every time they pay out the dividend to reinvest it into Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Just keep stacking. Keep stacking. I'm telling you, Walmart is a good stock to own. It's going to make you money. Now, I'm not talking about all that other stuff where, like, how these big companies and they got all this stuff going. We ain't worried about that. What we focus on is we focus on, well, if they making money, I'm making money type shit. Because fuck that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be doing business with you, you going to be giving me something back. Period. That's the way it's supposed to go. It's the law of reciprocity. It's a law of reciprocity. It ain't no one way, and I'm gonna go to Walmart and work for you for 8 hours, motherfucker, and you gonna just pay me like this amount of money for this, this amount of hours that I work. The fuck? It don't make no sense. No, you're gonna be paying me what I want. Period. So if that means I gotta go buy the stock, if I gotta keep buying it, and get that dividend stacking up and reinvest in the dividends, what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make it happen for you. Let me get this round 9 in. It's a light day. Real light day. Just gotta keep moving the body. Okay, thanks for the tip. He 20. He on long. Hey, start now. 20. If he start now and he invest a percentage of that back into Walmart, shit, about 30. If he do that every week, he gonna be well off. He gonna have income every month from from Walmart dividends. Just like that. Just like that. And he can continue to reinvest it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big on 401ks, none of that shit. I don't want nobody else investing my money. That's just lame. Fuck that shit. Understand what you're working on self. So if you want to invest in something, make sure you do your own due diligence so that you will be able to really get back from whatever it is that you invested in. You don't just invest in things you don't know about. That's like what retards do. I don't think we're retarded. I think we smart people, and that we want to do better, and we want to live better lives. We want to do the best that we can. We want to provide for our families. So that means that we got to know what we're doing. We got to master our craft. Everything that we do, we got to master it. So if you want to invest in Walmart, tell them to get on the Walmart website, go to the white list, read the white list, know who owns Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Know how Walmart's structured, about the warehouses, all of this stuff, all that. You got to just takes a little bit of research. Like what D Wiz always says, Miss Helen, do your research. When you do your research, the research will pay you for doing the research. I'm just a researcher. I get paid for researching. That's it. Do the work. What's up, Kivo? Movement is medicine. That's right, man. Shout out to Kivo. TLX. What's up, TLX? My brother, my brother. You are so much. Can appreciate that. Appreciate that, TLX. All love, man. More prosperity to you, man, and the family. Salute. We need to come together as a black community, pool our monies and buy our own Walmart type of. Yeah, absolutely. Bartering. Before we got colonized, we was bartering. Everybody had their own skill, and we was giving freely, and we was receiving freely. You know what I'm saying? If there was any type of money involved, it was physical. It was physical. It was something of value that each one of us held within us. And a lot of us, since all this shit that's going on in the world nowadays, we don't even believe we have that no more. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know what the N word really means. Nigga, nagas. You know what I'm saying? So they just lost in the sauce. But we gotta come back together, just like you said, and we gotta. Well, at first, before we do that, it starts with ourselves. It starts with us working on who we is as an individual, because the power is not in the masses. The power is in the individual. That's where it starts. It starts in the individual. It starts with you. The masses ain't nothing but sheep at the end of the day. The masses ain't nothing but sheep. And if you fly your ass into the sky and you look at the world you're going to see a bunch of motherfucking sheep walking in a circle. You're going to see a bunch of them dying off. You're going to see them getting trampled over, and you're going to see them keep recycling. You're going to see one sheep giving birth to another sheep, and it's going to keep on walking. That baby sheep going to get up. It's going to start walking, and it's going to follow all the other sheep. And then that's going to die off. And then it's just going to keep repeating itself until one individual shows up for themselves and decides that they're going to change the trajectory for their generation to come. You feel me? That's what's going to happen. It starts with you and only you, nobody else. And then you're going to be able to become a magnet to those who resonate. You feel me? And then y'all get together, and then y'all buy up land, and then y'all, do a whole family compound, and then y'all do y'all family store. Then that's how it get. That's how it goes. You do your garden, you do your land. We start bartering. We growing food, and we giving the food away. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason why anybody in this world should be hungry at all. There is so much abundance. There's an abundance of everything: food, water. I don't care what they telling you. Oh, we short on water. Oh, they building these data centers. They drinking up all the water. Nope, that's a lie. That's a lie. Yeah, the water may be contaminated or whatever, but at the end of the day, there ain't no shortage of shit. There ain't no shortage of nothing. I don't care what they telling you. It's a lie. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to read between the lines. Damn. Let's go. That's 100 pulls, 100 burpees. Somebody twisting up. Somebody twisted up. Appreciate you, carbonated. You ain't doing nothing right unless you have a few haters, on your tail. Tagging along. That's all they do. They tag along. They the definition of the sheep I was just talking about. That's what it looks like in real time. Appreciate you guys, man, for hearing me out. I'm just speaking my truth. And I'm going to say it again like I always do. Don't believe me. Because I don't even believe anything that's going on outside of me. I don't. I can't, man. Because once you start to see, you can't unsee it. So, nothing out here that I see, I don't believe in it. I can't. Ain't no way, man. I'm too raw. I'm too real. You know what I'm saying? Not bragging. I don't think I'm better than anybody. What's up, Miss Effect? Appreciate you coming through, Miss Effect. James, what's going on, James? I'll do the research for him. Yeah. And when you do it for him, teach him how to do the research. You know what I'm saying? Because it has to be self. It has to be coming from within. It got to be self for it to last. You feel me? It got to come from within to last. You feel me? But yeah, do it for him. But then showing him how to do the research. Shout out to Miss Helen. Miss Effect, appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Cause Effect. Good money today. You might be our new Malcolm X. I ain't on that level, man. Malcolm X, man, was on another level. And he just came in to realize who he was. And they found out he was about to have a speech or some shit like that. And that's when they ended up, doing what they did. But yeah, he came into the truth of himself. He was already speaking it, but he was missing something that he ended up finding. And then, he was about to speak about it. He was about to do an interview. And then, they did what they did. You already know when one of us rise up and come in the truth, they like, ah, man, we gotta try to, you know, nip that in the bud because, he gonna be leading too many people to themselves and to the truth, you know. Good job, James. I already know you did, man. Good money. Shout out to James. Let's go, bro. Speaking facts. Good money today, Cos. Appreciate you coming through, man. You and Miss Effect. Yeah, good money, James. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. I will. I'm going to get them on the right track. Absolutely. Shout out to Miss Helen, man. We need more. We need more of you in the world. We need more. I saw a comment earlier in this chat. I don't know who it was. I don't want to scroll back up or nothing, but he was like, why are black women keep going after all these white dudes? I don't know. Like, they might like them, but at the end of the day, our women nowadays, they don't even know who they are. But then again, a lot of them do. You know what I'm saying? Like in my world, I see a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? In my world, I see a lot of beautiful, so-called, because I don't really go by the black term. You feel me? Black is a color. You know what I'm saying? It's the primary color where every other color comes from. And black, if you look it up, if you do the etymology on it, it just means Blake, like pale. So black is basically white. So white stems from out of blackness, from out of darkness, just like chaos, like the beast, like the revelations in the Bible. Who's the beast? The 666. All of that comes together. It correlates. It's the same. They talking about the same shit. You know what I'm saying? We all know why everybody have fear of us. We all know why. But at the end of the day, that's why they try to discombobulate the mind. It's a psychological war before it's anything physical. It should never really get any physical, but it's always a psychological war first. Make the black woman believe this. Make the so-called black man believe this. You know what I'm saying? And then what? We end up starting to believe it. We can't blame anybody but ourselves. We did it to us. We did it to us. We're the most powerful people on the planet. Right here in America. I'm not talking about no other continent. I'm talking about right here in America. American. Whatever you want to call it. Temeria. Whatever you want to call it. From the bottom of Argentina to the top of Canada. It's all one place. All one. All one. Yeah, cuz I'm not doing nothing crazy today. Just doing burpees and pulls. Keeping it simple. I love white people. Growing up, my best friend was white. I loved his parents. You know what I'm saying? Really good guy. His name was Alex. His parents were hippies. I grew up watching them do shrooms and, really do the sacred work. You know what I'm saying? They ended up getting land out here. And where did they get land at? 4 hours away. Where is that? What's the name? I think it's Mesa, Colorado. Past the mountains. We got a bunch of plateaus, cliffs, and a bunch of flat land, but high up. You know what I'm saying? We high up already here in Colorado, but I'm talking about like past the mountains, like we going higher. They bought some land out there, they ended up getting a farm and shit like that. My mom would send me on a Greyhound out there. just to visit, and hang out for like a week or two. It was fun, time of my life, man. I love, so-called, white people, whatever you want to call them. But at the end of the day, I still know my truth. And I can't, now that I see, I can't unsee it. It is what it is. That's the reality of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just nature. My name is nature. That's the same word. Name and nature is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I got to stand by. I got to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that somebody like me can ever be racist and base things off of the color of somebody's skin. Hell no, that's a very minute and retarded way to do things. You know what I'm saying? It's a retarded way. It's deeper than that. This goes down all the way to the DNA, to like the black woman, goes down to the whole mitochondria, goes down to the womb. So shout out to the black woman who created everything. Everything that you fucking see, it came from her. I don't care what you say. It came from her. Everything that you see. It wasn't no XY. It was double X. It was always a double X. Y'all think even if Jesus was real, if he was real, if he was real, he was most likely a woman born of a virgin. Women could procreate without a man. Don't believe me though. Just be open enough to do your own research. All I know is all you men out here, especially when you melanated, you need to treat your women right. You need to treat them right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat them right. You gotta treat them right. That's probably one of the other reasons why, you know, the so-called black woman is going after white men. Because you niggas don't know how to act. Like we could settle the score right here, right now. Besides the fact that a lot of them don't know who they are, a lot of you niggas don't know how to treat a woman, don't know how to act. When you come around a queen, a black queen, I got one at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than grateful that she chooses me every day. More than grateful. Like, I can't even explain it on words, so I ain't gonna try. So, shout out to all the black men that know what they have, man. Cherish it. Take care of it. Protect her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's the one who created everything that you see in your reality anyway. Everything. There's not one thing out here that was not created that came from, the melanated woman. It's all energy. It all comes from a womb. Yes, sir, Tyrese. Appreciate you coming through. Let's go, Black Spartan. Shout out to Miss Helen. It's a light day, y'all. Desmond Mack, what's up, man? That's right, Miss Helen. Appreciate you, Carbonated. Carbonated, too. Carbonated know what I'm talking about. Like, me and Carbonated ain't really ever been in, like, a real, like, deep conversation, but we have, if that makes sense. Because I can feel the energy all the way over here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong. Like, see, I don't understand why people like to make things a race thing all the time. It ain't about race. That's a retarded. You a dumb motherfucker if you still out here being racist, because of somebody's skin color. Just do the research. Know the truth. Know who you is. If you a white folk, then know who you is. Where your forefathers come from. What do the research. You feel me? That'll settle the score right then and there. You know what I'm saying? And then from that point you either gonna start hating even harder or you're gonna get with the program. That's it. Ain't no race thing, man. Ain't no way we could be racist. Love white folks, but I know the truth. That's all. And it's my truth. Do the work, do the research so that you will know your truth. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. Gotta say that nice and slow. Because a lot of y'all be feeling some type of way when I speak. Not that I give a fuck, but don't be in my DMs talking about this and that because you feeling some type of way. That's your fault you feel that type of way, not me. All I know is my mother is very melanated. It's a melanated black queen. So there's no way that I'm going to procreate with anything that is not that. No way. Shout out to my wife. She know what's up too. Don't y'all just love going within? Don't you just love going within? Telling you, man. There's so much like information that you can act on and execute just at the palm of our hands. You know, we got the power right here. You can't see it with your two eyes, but I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing to just go within. You know that you have the opportunity every day to go within and get to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hustle, what up, man? Hey, hustle in the building. Hey, still got the hat on, bro. Still got the hat on. Shout out to Hustle. What's up, Steven? Shout out to Steven. Shout out to Steven. Oh, god damn. Yeah, nothing too crazy today, y'all. I'm just chilling. Appreciate that carbonated. Hard to see it. The sun, man. Okay, Carl said, once you find out the truth, you look at all this shit different. Exactly. And you just can't go back, man. As much as you be trying to go back to what you was programmed, you just can't unsee it, man. You just can't. And now you digging deeper, you finding out more truths about yourself, and you keep going. You know what I'm saying? Until you hit, like for me, for example, I done hit a wall. There was a time where I hit a wall learning all this shit. I had to stop, bro, because I was getting angry. You know, I kind of felt like, like what's his name? I feel like what's his name was going through this as well. I could just tell by the energy. Like, what's his name? Master Shredder from New York. Shout out to him. I feel like you when you doing the work and you doing the research, you doing what you supposed to be doing to know yourself and stuff like that. It comes a point where you gonna hit a wall and you just gonna get angry, and you mad at the world. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a phase of it. That's just one phase. You know what I'm saying? Once you get over that and you become more calm, you become more cool, you become more collected and stuff like that, that's when all the magic start to happen. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, yeah, I could be around anybody. I don't care if you white, blue, green, black, purple, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And be 100% who I am. As long as they know that I know who I am and they respect me for that, we 100 at the end of the day, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I go. But a lot of people, just because of how I be talking, they can't rock with it because they still too programmed. That's why I don't be in these type of conversations all the time. I can't. I still have to be mindful of everybody else's journey instead of just throwing shit on them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when I come across my own truth, I be wanting, I be wanting me being an introvert too, 100%. But me coming across this shit, I be wanting to speak it out to every fucking body, like, the world, but can't do that, because, then, you stumbling on everybody else's path. I feel like when you get to a certain point, you got to be able to be still in every aspect of your life and be aware of what time it is to do what. There's a time for everything. There's a time to speak about this. There's a time to speak about that. There's a time to execute on this. There's a time to execute on that. It's not all happening. It's all happening at once, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It's progression because we're elevating, like Jacob's ladder in the Bible, the winding stairs. They talking about DNA. It goes that deep. But when you read in the Bible, when other people read the Bible, they're just taking the word literally and they going off of that. You know what I'm saying? But then again, once our people wake up from the religions, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I can't wait for that day to come. I'm telling you. Telling you. I'm a warrior too, so I'm ready for whatever. Let's go. Shit, if this shit could happen today, I'm down. We already in Armageddon. Armageddon already happened. Y'all just don't know it because y'all too scared to, come across your own truth and see the world for what it is. You gotta be very pragmatic, to be able to see the world for what it is. And I'm very pragmatic. I've gotten to the point that I've become very pragmatic. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I see it for what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna play the game, but I'm gonna play the game aware. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing the game, but I'm aware of the game that I'm playing. I'm understanding the game that I'm playing. I'm not just going into things blind. Why the fuck would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? We're gonna do 2 more sets, and we're gonna get out of here. That's 200 pulls, 200 burpees. Appreciate that hustle. My woman from Afghanistan race don't matter to me. As you know, as it should, man. Everybody's world is the way it should be, as the way they see it. Only thing I could do is respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. You know, shout out to you, Steven. You know what I'm saying? If she the one, you know what I'm saying? Make it happen, man. Protect her. Do what you gotta do as a man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Salutations, Jerron in the building. Greetings and salutations. Meditation, tall and lanky. Meditation. At the end of the day, that's it. That's it for me. Meditation. That's what I do. I be sitting, I be spacing out. I be like, I could be anywhere, and I'm just like staring into space, or I'll be intentional, and I'll just pause for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. If I got enough time, I'll do it as long as I got time to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then if I even got more time after doing that, then I'll get up and do, like I'll get up. Sometimes I'm sitting in the van all day because I'm driving clients around. Sometimes I get them 30 minutes to an hour rest uh, from driving. Sometimes it's rare, but it happens. I'll do a whole meditation for like 40 minutes, and then the rest of the 20 minutes, I'll walk lunges around the van. You know what I'm saying? Tapped in. I promise you, ain't nothing like being still and closing your mind, getting rid of the phones, and just plugging into yourself. You know what I'm saying? I really actually need to be grounded more, like getting my feet out into the grass. I don't do that a lot. I do put my hands down in the grass, you know, same thing, but you know, sometimes I gotta get the feet down there, the souls, you know, it's a portal. Energy shoots up. You know what I'm saying? My Wesson. Hell yeah, Jerron. We already in it. We in the thick of it too. We actually toward the end of it. I promise you, we at toward the end of it. But trust me, man. Like once our people wake up from this bullshit ass religion, you know what I'm saying? You know the real fence, the fence that we can't see. You know, a lot of people, a lot of these Christians out here, they not even just Christians. I'm talking about religion in general. In general, you know what I'm saying? Anything making you like, and I'm gonna say this too. For some people, religion is meant for some people. Like you just gotta be real about that at some point. Some people is meant to be religious, because I'm at the point in my life where I know for a fact that not everybody out here is a real person. I feel like a lot of people, and see, I know that there's a lot of people. How they're gonna be from six? How are we gonna go from 6 billion people in the world to 8 billion? Close to 10 billion. It's just moving rapidly. But then there's one race that's declining. No, I don't want to hear none of that shit. A lot of these people was made in the lab, spliced DNA, just like how they be doing these animals, like they be doing these motherfucking dogs, these motherfucking these motherfucking what the fucking them Frenchies, motherfucking hips. Those ain't no real dogs. Those are sliced DNA from different types of dogs and other type of fucking animals. They do the same thing with with humans. Cabbage Patch Kids, made in the lab, thrown into society, programmed to do certain things, programmed to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Just like how we was when we was growing up. We were programmed to do certain things. Everybody right now is hypnotized into something. The difference is there's those of us that are out here that's aware of what we hypnotizing ourselves with, or allowing these things to hypnotize us, or whatever it is. I don't care who you is. You hypnotized on something. You programmed to do something. You know what I'm saying? We just like a computer. The computer was only is a computer because of you. Ain't no way a computer can be a computer without you being here. What's up, MV? Appreciate you coming through, man. Meditation sounds healing. That's what I need to do for you, man, to only keep going upwards and spread positivity. Yes, sir, tall and lanky. You already know. Every day. Every day I put on the shield. You know what I'm saying? I put on my armor of, abundance, prosperity, wealth, health. You know what I'm saying? I got my ancestors with me. You know what I'm saying? We rocking. We here. We know what we doing. There's times where I make my mistakes. There's times where I do that, but I don't even see them as mistakes no more. I just see them as something like, okay, man, I'm taking a step back. Just like I do the analogy of the bow and arrow. The steps back is just you winding that motherfucker back and you just aiming. As soon as you let go of some shit, let go of the weight, let go of the, having to, stress out because you ain't got no your bills paid and shit like that. You just let that shit go. Back. Your motherfucking ass will catapult all the way to your next ascension. That's what life is about. Fuck, my band-aid just came off. Got one more set after this. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jacob's ladder. I'm talking about DNA, or better yet, RNA. Some people got 2 strands. Some people got 3 strands. And the real folks got 6 and 12. So I would say this, just know who you're dealing with. If you're in a relationship with anybody, know who they is. You like what you like, do what you gotta do. But I don't care who's with who at the end of the day. I know my truth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm standing in mine, regardless. It's all love at the end of the day to everybody. Even these Cabbage Patch kids, Cabbage Patch human beings, or whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? These bots, clones, whatever you want to call them. I got love for them too. You know what I'm saying? Because everything can only come from one source. From one source. I don't do no debates. You know what I'm saying? I know what I know. And all I can tell y'all is don't believe me. Just if you here, you might as well be here to open up your mind, take it in, do your own research, and find your own truth in it. My truth ain't gonna be your truth. Ain't no way that could happen. It's individual power, not mass power. It don't come by the masses. It comes by the individual. And then the individual helps others who are individuals become an individual to see what their truth is like. To see what their truth is, to see who they really is. This is the last set, y'all. Last set. Yeah, independently, that's what I mean. Independently. Like what I was saying earlier about the masses versus the independent. Malcolm X was an independent. He didn't follow the masses. He was independent. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into all the other people because, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of information out there, that a lot of people they feel very strongly about. And we got a lot of people out here in the world that are set in their ways, right? So gotta let them be set in their way. You gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? When it's time, it's time. And we will all know when that time is. Y'all gonna come back. When that time happens, y'all gonna come back to this video and be like, oh, God damn, that nigga wasn't lying. That's 200 pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it, y'all. 200 pulls, 200 burpees. Light work. Did a lot of talking. It's necessary. Appreciate everybody that's still here. You know, everybody that came through, man. It's Friday. And what's Friday? Friday is Venus. I ain't gonna go there though. Sir MV. DJL, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming through, Carbonated. Shout out to you, man. See you got a new juicer. Shout out to Carbonated, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Carbonated. Gonna show you how to eat. Gonna show you how to connect with yourself. Gonna show you how to love yourself. Put yourself first. Because that's where your world comes from. It comes from self. It comes from self. Anyway, man, good conversation. We gonna continue this though. Because y'all know when it gets like this, we just keep going. And those who, understand, you understand. But those who don't, hey, more love to you and more prosperity to you. Ain't no hate, ain't none of that. Like I always say, I'm going to say it again. Don't believe me. I'm not here for your belief. I don't give a fuck for that. I don't care for that. I'm here to do what I'm going to do because I'm going to do it regardless anyway. So, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. All you real ones. All the haters. Everybody just watching, ain't saying nothing. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate everybody's individuality, especially if you know who you is and you realize who you are. I appreciate you just because you exist. One of the keys to life is appreciation itself. So, just step outside right now. If you ain't outside, go step outside and show appreciation for the things that's outside, for the bush right next to your door. You know what I'm saying? For your doorknob. For everything, literally. I'm about to smoke a blunt, y'all. I'm about to go to that garage. Smoke a blunt. Much love, Miss Helen. Appreciate that. Appreciate you coming through, Miss Helen. Yeah, and shout out to your grandson. I think you say it's your grandson. Yeah, shout out to your grandson. Yeah, tell him to do that. Tell him to do his research. He worked for him, so he might as well know something about him. Get something back. Get something back. There's no way that we out here in this world just giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. And, we're not looking for nothing back. Something's supposed to come back naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just law. Don't get caught again. Nah, I ain't gonna get caught. If I do, then shit, whatever. she taking her job too serious. Like, all she need to do is ask me for a blunt, man. I got extra. She can come out and smoke it with me. That's all she gotta do. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate the family. Shout out to Be Relentless again. I know he enjoying his life. So shout out to him. More health, wealth, success, and prosperity to him and his family. To DJ Yell, Miss Helen, Hustle was in here. Cause was in here. Jerron, Carbonated, MV. Shout out to Austin. Tall and Lanky. Who else came through today? Steven, Fighting Irish. Who else in here? Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all, this is why we do it, man. This is why we keep going. This is what we do it for. But anyway, man, y'all enjoy y'all's Friday. Don't do nothing crazy, man. Stay safe out there. Don't let nothing outside of you dictate how you feel. Not even me. Not even the things that I say and the things that I talk about. You know? Don't let me get you mad in any type of way, shape, or form. I'm not out here to control nobody. I don't want to do that. I don't want that for you. I want you to blaze your own path. So, shout out to y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Mind sharp, body strong, soul abundant. We